Welcome to Funny Bomb, the show about breaking into the LA comedy scene. This week I'm joined by Anthony and Erwin to check out the Monday evening Nerdist open mic at the Nerdist Showroom in Hollywood. Hosted by Kyle Clark and John Ungaro, this is a crazy popular open mic with usually 100 plus comics vying for one of 25 3-minute spots chosen by lottery.
457. This is an everyday occurrence. If you're going to mics, if you're gonna do anything here in Los Angeles, this is the shit that you have to deal with in order to be successful in this goddamn city. And look, another common occurrence, LAPD. Not so common as they're not beating the shit out of somebody. But that's completely...
Maybe the guy's white. Did we see
Maybe the guy's white, that's true. You said this area is getting gentrified.
They're like, yo, there's Erwin Portillo and Anthony Mojica right here at the
Nerdist Comics.
Open mic, Monday, May the 4th, 2015. Our first open mic together.
First open mic together as a fucking comedic team.
Yeah. When we were on stage, when we bomb or fail, from little pig bars to the Laugh Factory, you know?
Yeah, dude, we're gonna make it from here. We're showing you the struggles of somebody who has to drive from way the fuck out there. This man personally drove from fucking Pomona.
You can see how many motherfuckers are here.
So what we did was we got here early, ish, and we put our names on a piece of paper, threw it in a bucket. Now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen, if our names are going to get picked. If we don't get picked, we'll just stay and boo everybody else. We'll just heckle.
It's the struggle of stage time in LA, you know?
Yeah. It is, yeah. And anyone can get picked. An idiot, because it's just a name on a paper. Someone with no experience can go, or someone that's been doing it for years. So it's a gamble.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't care for now. Get up here. Oh, shit.
So wait, so let me get this straight. We just both got a spot here. I'm super excited, although I'm nervous as fuck all of a sudden. Instantly, it's like, the moment I heard my name, I was like, ooh.
Your social phobia, right?
Yeah, it was almost like a bad thing. It was like, but I want to go up on stage. I'm just nervous I'm gonna suck. But you're not so excited. You seem disappointed.
Yeah, I just wanted to be pissed off that I got here and I didn't get stage time.
So what he's saying...
This motherfucker signed up 19 on the list, which is after me. I'm 18. So what I'll do is I'll just punch you on the dick on my way off stage, and that way you'll be angry. I'll get you back when you're angry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm actually a stripper for a living. I've been having weird conversations with people because I'm 30 years old and I'm trying to start comedy now. And a lot of people immediately want to ask, like, why are you going to go into comedy? And I think the real question is, why am I funny? Only in, like, a society where we have automobiles to take us places and little boxes to cook our food, could humor actually be a self-defense mechanism? I'm just going to take you guys back in time, and we're going to imagine me living in, like, hunter and gatherer days. So I'm, like, walking down the mountain, and then, like, another group of guys walk up, and they're like, ooh, and I'm like, ooh, because that's how they talked back then. Come on, keep up, guys. It's okay to laugh, seriously. And I'm like, yeah, like I really want to be in your tribe, but no, that's too much work for me. How about this? Let me come up with an alternative. Why don't I just spend the whole day sleeping back at the tribe, and then at the end of the night, when we all collect around the campfire, I'll come out and talk about my dick and make everybody laugh. And even if they let me do that, I would still have never made it to the current world, because as soon as a lion came out of the jungle, what would I do? Tell it a joke? Thank you very much. I'm Charles Desmond Gone. Thank you.
Are you ready? Physically, emotionally, and spiritually for Erwin Portillo?
Well, I'm at a point in my life that I need to start taking shit serious. At least that's what my mom tells me, you know? Like, you're 31, take shit serious. You just start dating girls that are serious. Can't date the supermodel girls no more because they're expensive. They like milkshakes with kale and stuff, and kale's expensive and stuff, you know? I need to get a girl, but now girls is like, they want everything, man. They want to be with you 24/7. They want you to admit that you're dating with them at Facebook. They want you to put the relationship status. They want you to get married. They want you to admit that you have kids with them. And when you die, they want to go with you in heaven. It's like, you don't want to see your wife in heaven and shit. Because when I die, I want to be Muslim. I'm not the greatest dad. It happens and stuff. I'm trying to give my kid some motivation in life, you know, because when I grew up, bullies existed. You know, like, why you think Steve Jobs was so great? You think Steve Jobs didn't want to go outside and play? No, Steve Jobs had a bully. Man, in China, they beat up a black kid. When have you seen Chinese kids beat up a black kid? Over here, like in Karate Kid. Man, I want to see that world right now. Thank you guys. This was to my time. Like for me right now, I feel like I try to say too many things at a short period of time, and I got bundled up. With you, I feel like you try to tell a long story before you kind of like ease people into a long story. Don't hit them with a long story right away.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly. You hit them with a quick fucking like one of those jokes, and then after that, you got them in the palm of your hand, and you can go into it. Now that's what I noticed. You know, I was just like, it took you like the entire time almost just to get to one punchline. It was funny, but it took you a long time just to do that and shit.
Okay. It's a wrap, I guess. We're just waiting to interview Kyle, the host of the Nerd Melt.
Guys, could you give me a minute? Quiet, please. Quiet, filming important TV here. All right. My name is Kyle Clark. I've been doing comedy for 7 years, and I run the Nerd Melt open mic here at Meltdown Comics. It's a theater in the back of a comic book store. I think that my biggest advice to anybody who's starting open mics is do as much open micing as you humanly can. Just especially in your first year, just eat, sleep, and breathe comedy. It's the only way you get not shitty is by being shitty a lot and learning how to stop being shitty.
Could you make a bad name for yourself if you came up and did horribly?
Every comedian you've ever loved has bombed. I've seen some of my heroes bomb. It's been maybe some of the greatest moments of my life because I'm like, holy shit, everybody's human, everybody's working on stuff. It would take an insane person to get on stage the first time and think, I am going to crush this from day one. And everybody who matters knows that you're new and that you're just starting at this and that you're going to be garbage for a long while. And what's exciting is learning who's going to stick through, because stand-up's fucking hard. And you have to like keep doing it, and you have to keep embarrassing yourself in front of a room full of peers who are actively telling you with what they're doing that you're not succeeding. And if you have the mental illness required to keep doing it, that's what's going to make this work. By getting up that first time to try and do this, you've already beaten the 1,000 people who who are like, I could be a good stand-up comedian, but that requires trying and make myself vulnerable, so instead I'm just gonna abstractly like the notion that I could do it instead of actually trying. And then keep doing it and work hard and don't worry about success or getting booked on a show or getting on somebody's podcast. Just get up and start trying to learn how to be funny. And just do the work. That's literally the only thing there is in stand-up is just doing the work. And there's you're either doing the work or you're not doing the work. And nothing else matters except for those things.
Well, this is a journey that's gonna not be easy, but it'll be fun. And it's gonna be a lot of fake judgment and a lot of real judgment from a lot of different people. So we just gotta perfect our craft, man.